I'm here with the man himself. Absolutely no introduction needed. First and foremost, how are you feeling after this? What are your first, most initial thoughts that you want to give out to the people watching?
Yeah, I'm uber competitive. I always want to win. There's no two ways about it. But here's what I think. This is the biggest game in Pakistan's history. First ever time we played under lights at night. First ever time a World Cup playing nation came to our country. They started warming up on the same pitch that we were warming up on. And we had a fantastic game. It was 3-0. Nothing to be ashamed of. So yeah, I feel for our players. There's years of training, development that they missed out on. So I salute their performance. I'm super stoked about what the future holds. And most importantly, if you look at the crowd, if you look at the people that came to watch the game, their knowledge of the game, their understanding of the game, they are what keep sport alive. So if you ask me what is the one biggest feeling that you have right now, is gratefulness to the fans.
Definitely. And I mean, you know, I just saw you for the last almost 10, 15 minutes. You were answering questions almost down hall with the fans. Anyone was free to ask you a question. You were giving them responses. I have it on video as well, just for that reason. I mean, with great power comes great responsibility. With that comes great criticism as well. And I mean, of course, you've had your fair share over the internet or wherever. For everyone watching right now who might be a critic, what message would you give to them? The fans, of course, are happy with what happened today, but there's obviously a lot of doubters. What do you have to say to them right now?
Yeah, I don't think there's doubters. I think there's haters. There's a difference. So to all the haters, you know, hate on. It's all right. I'm not here to help people make money. I'm not here to help people win elections. I'm here to do what is best for Pakistan. I'm here to do what is right by football. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I've been here for 2.5 years now. That's been my tenure so far. We won a World Cup qualifying game. We haven't won one in 75 years. 2.5 years. Who made this happen, right? The team. We got this done. We got an Olympic qualifier win from our women's team. How many times has that happened? Never. We got Saudi Arabia here. We got Tajikistan. We got Jordan. We played 37 international games in 2 years. If you count all our games to date, we haven't played 37 international games. So yeah, haters hate, more power to you. But at the end of the day, we're doing what is good for Pakistan, what is good for football. It's a phenomenal impact. The difference is immeasurable, and we're never going back to the way we were.
Certainly, and it feels like that as well today. There was a Mexican wave in the crowd. The lights are on. I mean, like you said, Saudi Arabia is here to play. They're a World Cup team. They beat Argentina, all of that. Keeping that into account, when you're going to look back at this day, and I said this on commentary a lot today, it feels like a revolution, feels like a new age for Pakistani football. Is this what it is?
I think it's the pinnacle of one phase, and it's the beginning of another. So yes, I think it is the absolute pinnacle to have Saudi Arabia come and play here. It's an honor and it's a privilege. But this is the starting point for the evolution to the next phase. And so laurels, great, love them, make me happy for a day. But then we need to move on to the next thing, right? Definitely. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
Certainly. And again, I won't take much more of your time. You've been here all day. I mean, you're still here answering questions for people. I appreciate that.
I love it.
One thing a bit out of the realm of what we saw today, and of course there's a lot that's going to be developing in that story as well. I'm sure a lot of people will be reaching out to you for interviews as well. I don't want to waste this opportunity. What do you have to say? What do you think about the PFL that just got launched the other day?
So I don't think anything about the PFL that got launched the other day. And I don't think anything about them because they've never written anything to the Football Federation. So they're not an authorized league. You may know who they are. I may know who they are. But officially, they haven't written to us. So my question back is, if you were going to launch a league, where would you go first?
Federation.
And if you weren't going to the Federation, why do you think that would be? So I'm not going to comment on it, but it's, you know, the truth is out there. Everybody's seen it. Well, if you don't mind me sipping into Urdu for a minute, ये picture 3 dafa pehle chal chuki hai. So, you know, we've all seen it. We've all been there, you know, but it damages football. It damages sponsorships. It damages confidence. But yeah, you know, so.
I don't want to end this interview on this note. Shout out to Adil Risky for helping us film this as well, but this is his fault. I don't want to leave it on this kind of a note. I do want to ask you last thing. Football fans galore watching this on the mic right now. Football fans were here all day. This will be reaching a lot of people. Yeah. Parting notes, any words of wisdom, any words of hope, whatever you want to say, sir, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I don't know about wisdom. I don't know about hope, but here's what I do know. If you look at what we did in 2.5 years, I want you to turn that around and look at yourself. And what I want you to know is that you have the power to change the world. You have the absolute power to make this world what you want it to be. And so more power to you. We're here for you. I've got your back. Do the right thing. You've got our 100% support.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been here with the man himself, Haroon Malik, president of the PFF. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity for letting me commentate today, and thank you for this time. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Daniyal Nasir Mirza on the mic. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep it tight. I'll see you soon. Let's go.